What's up everybody, Tony here with High Tech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at some accessories and screen protectors for the brand new Galaxy S22 Ultra made by Whitestone Dome. Now I will also be putting a link in the description for all these products in case you guys want to pick them up yourself, and if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So here we have Whitestone Dome's premium screen protector that does use liquid adhesive, and that seems to be the best option for a glass screen protector that actually works with the built-in fingerprint sensor on the Galaxy S22 Ultra. Here we have the premium film that also works really well with the fingerprint sensor that's built into the phone, but it is film. We also have our scope case, which looks pretty cool. We also have a couple other accessories here. We have a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable that couples well with their USB AC adapter that is 30 watts, so it's more than capable of charging up your Galaxy S22 Ultra very quickly. And then we also have some dome glass for the rear camera protection. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so here we have Whitestone Dome's premium film. It is a 2-pack and it also comes with 2 camera lens protectors. So here are your 2 screen protectors. Here's your little accessory packet. And then here are your camera lens protectors. These are made of aluminum. They don't have any protective covers on them. They just kind of raise over the camera lens, so if you put your phone down, it won't touch the actual lens in the back of the phone. Okay, so what you're going to want to do now is to take one of your screen protectors. We're going to peel off the back, and once we do that, then you're going to want to just grab the screen protector by these little tabs on the top and the bottom, and we're going to place it over the phone, making sure that the little camera cutout is lined up with the little camera cutout here, and then the bottom's lined up as best you can. Okay, so it's adjusted to where I want it right now. I'm going to go ahead and push back down on that line. And I'm going to kind of take my squeegee and kind of squeegee down the bottom and then down the top, just to make sure everything is properly lined up again. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and take your squeegee. We're going to put it on the middle line here and lift up on the tab here, making sure that this little piece of plastic goes over the top of your phone. And then we're just going to continue to slide that down. There you go. Now we're going to turn our phone around and do the same thing for the other side. We'll go ahead and put our squeegee here and lift up on the tab, making sure that the bottom part goes over the phone itself, and just squeegee it out. Very nice. We'll just squeegee out any bubbles we can see. I don't really see any bubbles, so it looks pretty good so far. Once you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and peel off the top protective layer, making sure you don't lift up on the screen protector. And now we're going to go ahead and squeegee down the sides here. And then any little bubbles we might see anywhere. Looks like a pretty good installation. I really don't see any bubbles, which is nice. And then one more thing that I like to do is you'll lift up your phone, you'll take that little wipe that you got, and then just kind of wipe down and push down the edges to smooth it out, so it kind of sticks down better. So that looked like a pretty good installation. There weren't really any bubbles that I could see other than this very small one at the top that I did get out. But there's what it looks like. Now there is this little line in the middle here, which doesn't seem to be able to be taken away. I've actually used alcohol wipe and it still stays there. It's not a huge deal to me, but it's something that you can see. As far as the touch goes, it's very smooth. Very nice to the touch. We'll go ahead and see how the fingerprint sensor works. Fingerprint sensor works flawlessly. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind is every time you put a screen protector on here, you really do want to redo your fingerprints to make sure that they work. But if they work fine from when you were using them before, you really don't have to. It's just a suggestion if it's not working, but it seems to be working pretty flawlessly here. So now we're going to try to test out the S Pen. So there is resistance because the little tip is rubber. So it doesn't glide like glass. Again, there is a little bit of resistance, but that could be really good when you're trying to write something very precise. But everything seems to be working just fine. So there are no S Pen marks from what I can see, and that is definitely a huge plus. As you can see, there are no marks from the S Pen, and I was pressing moderately hard. So that's definitely a pass. So the fingerprint sensor works on here, S Pen works on here. Let's go ahead and put it into a case. So it does look like it goes right underneath the case, which is great because that'll keep the screen protector from peeling up. Although I didn't see any problems with peeling right now. Looks pretty nice. Comes all the way almost to the top of the screen there. As you can see, there's a very tiny gap, which is perfect because of case friendliness. Touch works perfectly fine as well. So now I'm going to very gently scratch the screen with my Mohs picks. We're going to start off with a level 2, which is simply just plastic. So anything sharp that's plastic in your book bag, your purse, or something like that may scratch the screen, but we're going to go ahead and test it out. So you can definitely feel how rubbery the screen is by scratching it with that. And that should mean it's self-healing. So there are a little bit of marks on the screen, as you can see right there, but that's expected because this is just a film screen protector. It will protect your screen from scratches, but the screen itself is not that scratch resistant. So now I'm going to go ahead and try a level 3, which is copper. So it definitely scratched it a little more. But again, it's doing its job. It's not scratching your screen. It's just scratching the screen protector. So I'd rather much spend like $10 to $20 on a replaceable screen protector versus your screen. And it definitely does seem like it's healing up a little bit. As you can see, you can't see the scratches as well. Now that is pretty cool. As you can see, I have scratched it with a couple picks, and now you can almost barely see the scratches. And that's what the self-healing screen protectors do. It's pretty cool, actually. And then if you want to take it off, you just simply peel it off and it leaves no residue. And then here we have those metal camera protectors. All you need to do is peel off the adhesive and then place them over the cameras, and it gives it a little raised edge to protect the camera bumps. I think it looks pretty good. It actually matches with the frosted glass in the back, and it doesn't add too much of a bump. And then here we have Whitestone Dome's premium tempered glass screen protector for the phone. This particular one does use full adhesive, and it is a 2-pack. So here we have our 2 screen protectors, our installation tray, 3 vials of adhesive, our accessory packet, some stickers, the piece for our in-display fingerprint sensor, and our UV LED. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your UV light is actually working. So we need to plug this into a power bank like I have here, or if you have a wall adapter, that'll work as well. As you can see, it is working. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take some of these stickers, and we're going to cover the top, the bottom, and the side buttons of the phone. Okay, so once all your ports and buttons are nicely covered, we can go on to the next step. So the next thing you want to do is take out 2 absorption pads from the little accessory packet. We're going to take our jig here, and we're going to place these pads on the inside of each side, just like that. Then we're going to take the guide and place it over our phone. As you can see on the top portion here, it does say speaker, so that's going to go on the top portion where the camera is. We'll just press that down over our phone. Then we'll flip the phone over and then just press it a little more to make sure that it firmly clicks into place. There we go. The pads on the side should be touching the side of the phone. The next thing you want to do is to clean off the screen and use the dust sticker to take away any dust. Next, we're going to go ahead and take one of these speaker stickers, and we're going to place it over the top here, peel that off, and then we're just going to put it right over the place here. And then I would probably use the other side of this plastic thing to kind of press down the sticker because I don't want to touch the screen. And we'll go ahead and take this little plastic piece here with the little notch and place that notch directly in here so it holds that down in place. Just like that, you'll hear a little clip. Next, you're going to take your little bridge and we're going to stick it in between this little piece here up at the top. Next, we're going to take this little guide and we're going to put it in between these two little posts here and push it in. Okay, then we're going to take one of our vials of liquid here. We're going to unscrew the black cap just a little bit to loosen it because it is on there quite tight. We'll go ahead and undo the pink portion. We'll go ahead and turn it upside down into the little hole here. And then we'll undo the black cap. And all the adhesive kind of flows out, as you can see there. We'll go ahead and wait 30 seconds for that to be done. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and put the cap back on. We'll pull that out. We'll move the little bridge out of the way. Then you're going to get one of your screen protectors. Make sure that the little cutout is facing towards the camera. We're going to go ahead and peel off the underside. Make sure you don't touch the underside of the screen. We'll go ahead and put that in place over our phone gently. Make sure it's pushed down all the way. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and take our little plexiglass piece here. We're going to put the little notches in the bottom. Slowly lower it down. Make sure that it's lined up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to press down on the bottom here. The little bubble will travel down the phone. Once it gets into this little bullseye here, we're going to slowly pull this out and just let everything adhere. Now you can kind of manipulate the bubble if it's not in the center. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and press down on the bottom here. As you can see, it is flowing. Once it gets to the bottom, we'll go ahead and pull this out. There we go. Wait for it to adhere over all of the phone. It could take a couple minutes or more, so just be patient. Okay, so it does look like the adhesive is all done. So now we're gonna go ahead and very carefully take off the plastic piece here. Then we're gonna take our UV light and we're going to cure for 15 seconds in 3 different spots, top, middle, bottom. And it automatically starts the timer. Now we'll do the middle and then the top. Okay, so now we're going to gently take our phone out of the jig. Just kind of press down lightly on the bottom. So it looks like some of the adhesive did get around the top, so we'll just go ahead and wipe that off. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and peel off all the stickers. Everything looks nice and dry. The stickers did their job. And then we're going to do one last curing. It's going to be 60 seconds up here, 60 seconds at the bottom, and then we'll repeat it one more time. And then 60 seconds at the bottom. And then we'll repeat the process one more time. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our phone. So it looks like a pretty good installation. I don't see any bubbles. Everything looks to be stuck down, very nice. Touch seems to be working just fine. Very smooth, just like glass. Very responsive. Go ahead and try out our S Pen. S Pen works fine. There's a little resistance. Let's go ahead and try out our fingerprint. Fingerprint seems to be pretty much on point. Very nice. And I didn't even redo it yet. So if you do have issues, definitely go ahead and redo your fingerprints, but it seems to be working just fine that way. We'll go ahead and put it in our case here. Looks like there's a slight gap at the top here. It doesn't totally touch the case. And at the bottom, it seems to be the same way. So it is case friendly. Very nice. So let's go ahead and move on to our scratch test. So this is glass, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with a level 5. No scratches at all at a level 5. So we'll move on to level 6. Very, very light scratches at level 6, as you can see right there. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and move on to level 7. And even then, those are fairly light scratches. Even at a 7, there's 6 and there's 7 right there. So that is pretty good, I must say. So again, Whitestone Dome is doing pretty good. Fingerprint sensor works. S Pen works. It's case friendly, and the scratch resistant is definitely on point. Now, if you want to take off the screen protector, it's also very easy. All you need to do is kind of take your fingernail or something that you can get underneath the glass and kind of run it all the way down the edge here. As you can see, it is releasing the adhesive, and then just kind of do that for all the way around the sides and the top and the bottom. And then once you've released it all the way around the phone, you can kind of just slowly start to work it around and lift it up from each one of the edges. Just take your time. And then as you can see, I finally get it to I got it to release all in one piece, and there's no residue left on the screen. Okay, and here we're going to take a look at the scope case. And here it is. So it's got a clear backing. There is a film on it that you just need to take off, and then it'll be nice and clear. And it is surrounded by a nice rubber edge here, and it does look really nice and thin, so it's not going to add a lot of bulk to the phone. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to take off these protective films so you can see how nice the screen is. So all you got to do is pull up on these little tabs here. Now, if these tabs do come off, you could just use kind of like your fingernail or something in the edge of one of the corners here just to kind of start it, and then you can kind of peel off the rest of it. All right, and this is what it looks like without those protectors on it. Very nice and clear. So if you have a nice colored phone, you can show it off. So go ahead and take our phone and put it in the case here. Very nice. So as you can see, it fits very well with their tempered glass screen protector on there. As you can see, there's still a gap at the top, and there is still a gap at the bottom, so you don't have to worry about the case pushing up on the screen protector. As you can see, it doesn't add really any bulk to the phone whatsoever. There is a little raised edge on the bottom here and on the top. In case you put your phone down, it won't touch your screen. But then again, you're going to have that glass screen protector on there, right? And here, as you can see, there is a cutout, so you can still access those edge panels on your phone if you choose to use those. It's got nice bumpers on the sides. Buttons are clicky, easily accessible. Very nice. I like that little cutout that's got on the side there for the volume button and the power. On the bottom here, you have access to your charging port, your speaker, and your S Pen here. Can very easily still get that out. Very nice. A little cutout for the mic on the top. And on the back here, there's your color. I like that. Nice and clear. Looks real clean. And then the cameras are also recessed, so you don't have to worry about anything touching those camera bumps. But again, you can also use the camera protectors on the phone along with the case as well. And if you're interested, that's what it looks like with the rear camera protector with this case. It fits perfectly. And it's pretty flush with the case here. There's just a very little raised edge there. But now you have 360-degree protection. And if you happen to drop your phone, as you can see, it does have that edge protection as well. So that is a very nice case. It's grippy, feels good in the hand. You don't have to worry about it slipping out. And if you're wondering, this case is also wireless charging compatible. So if you want a case that works well with your screen protector, your camera protector, and not add a lot of bulk to your phone, the scope case is pretty nice. And then here we have the USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. It is 6 foot long. It's braided and it is pretty thick, so it's definitely going to be able to handle those fast charging speeds that the Galaxy S22 Ultra needs. And then here we have the power adapter that you can use along with the USB Type-C cable. It's got a USB Type-C adapter as well as a Quick Charge 3.0 power port in case you want to charge up another phone. And then it also has a little green LED that lights up, and it's pretty nice. And it's got the retractable prongs on the bottom for easy travel. This is a really nice adapter, especially since the Galaxy S22 Ultra doesn't come with one. So I went ahead and plugged in the USB Type-C Whitestone Dome cable into the Whitestone Dome power adapter's USB Type-C port. And now we're going to plug it into the Galaxy S22 Ultra, and we're going to see what kind of charging speeds we can get. Very nice. Super fast charging. So it's going to be 19 minutes until it's fully charged. And that's the fastest you're going to get from any charger you're going to use. So those are all the accessories and screen protectors by Whitestone for the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to pick up any of these accessories or screen protectors up yourself. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to review to you guys. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.